Hello, friends. Thank you so much for tuning into today's live stream. Today is March 13th, 2018, the book birthday of The Creativity Project, which is my first book that I created with over 40 contributors. And it comes out today, and we celebrated at Parma. And I just wanted to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart for all of your kind tweets and text messages and Facebook notes and emails and Voxers and blog posts and giveaways. So many kind things have been put into the world today about this book and kind words about me. I wish that I had time today to respond to them all, but I haven't even really been on my device at all today because I did 6 visits at Parma Elementary, 6 separate sessions with kids. I met with kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. It was my first ever visit with kids as an author, and I can't think of a better place than Parma Elementary to do this because these are my kids, these are my people, this is where I went to school, and this is where I am a teacher, and it was one of the greatest days in the history of my teaching career. And I just feel so thankful. I want to tell you a little bit about it. So I walked in this morning to my classroom and it was completely decorated, streamers all over, cinnamon rolls on my one of the tables, a giant whole floor to ceiling replica copy of The Creativity Project hanging on the wall. It was unreal. Just totally Parma went all out to celebrate this for me. It was amazing. I was just blown away. So that happened, and then the morning comes, and the kids start coming in about 8:30, and I was down here in the room just to kind of make sure everything was set. They were going to have a sub today, and seeing my kids, and they were all excited and wishing me happy birthday, and it was great to talk to them. And then I headed down to the cafeteria, and I did a visit with second graders. I met with 3 second grade classrooms, so about 75 kids, and it was amazing. There was so much energy in the room, and I told some stories about Parma when I was a kid, and talked about creativity and where the book kind of came from. And then we tried some of the prompts, and they created using Peter Brown's prompt, and they made some awesome-tastic things. From there, they left. As soon as they left, the 5th graders came in, which was a wild ride because there's 75 of them, but 51 of them are my students that I have in class. So it was super fun to do my second visit for them. That was another whirlwind. I felt like I had it a little tighter for them, but it was crazy. I've never done that, going from talking with second graders to talking with 5th graders like that. And then from that 5th grade session with kids, I went straight to kindergarten. And I have said hi to kindergartners, and I've talked to them in the hall, but never have I tried to manage and teach and lead and inspire a group of kindergartners. We had 3 classes, probably 60 plus kids in one kindergarten classroom, the same classroom that I had kindergarten in as a kid. It was amazing. And they were so cool and so excited, and they created awesome-tastic things. So it was super fun to create with them. From there, and crazy thing, during my second presentation with 5th graders, Lori Keller from Arnie the Donut and We Are Growing showed up. They had invited her to come to the school to celebrate. I'm talking to kids, and then here is Geisel winning author Lori Keller. How amazing is that? So Lori Keller was there, and she came to my sessions, and one of the prompts in the book is from her, obviously. So she led the 5th graders through that prompt, which was amazing. And then with kindergartners, she was there drawing with kindergartners and helping them and talking to them about their creations. It was fantastic. Went from kindergarten right to 1st grade, did another 45-minute session, nonstop, no break. And that's how I wanted it. My school said you can do 3 visits. I said, no, I want to do 6. I want to be with kids in as small groups as possible, as much as possible. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but it was very, very exhausting. So went to that 1st grade. That was super fun. They created some really awesome things, really, really awesome things. So I did that. Hello. Oh, you're fine, Mr. Riley. Sorry. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah, you got it.
You're amazing. That's Mr. Wiley, our gym teacher. He actually was wearing a high school sporting shirt from when I was in school. It had Sharp on it, he had got it from my family to wear. Just amazing. People are so awesome. So 4 straight visits. 3 hours, amazing. It was so cool. So amazing. So we did those 4 visits, and then it was lunchtime. So I had some time to lunch. I said, no, Miss Haney, I want to sign books. I want to sign books. I want to get those books signed to make sure the kids could take those books home. She's like, no, you should come to lunch, take a break. I get to lunch in our library, and it's decked out, like full on decked out creativity project lining the shelves in the library. And it was filled with people from my life. My kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Comden, was there. I hadn't seen her since 5th grade. My 1st grade teacher, Mrs. Clevenger, was there. My 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Serrato, was there. My middle school principal was there. My parents were there. My wife was there. All of my children were there. My old principal from Lakeview was there. April and Brian Montague, 2 of my best friends in the world, were there. Suzanne and Stan Gibbs, amazing family members, were there. It was one of the most amazing moments of my life. Like, to be able to celebrate this day with the people that made it all possible and made my life what it is. Like, I can't even begin to describe how special I felt. And then, like, after I ate a little bit, they had a video where they got a ton of my friends from all over the country to, like, wish me a happy book birthday, and they put it together. It was just amazing. Like, my high school baseball coach was on there. My 2nd grade teacher was on there. Authors from the book were on there. People who work for Scholastic Book Fairs were on there. It was just like this love letter of my life. Like, it was just, I can't believe that they all, Mrs. Woolworth and my wife and Miss Haney, they all went through all of this trouble to make this just really special. The lunch was awesome. I signed a copy of this book to my kindergarten and 1st grade teacher. Like, how surreal is that? I signed books today to my kindergarten and 1st grade teacher. One of the coolest moments, our middle school principal, Mr. Goodrich, he said, we've had a lot of really, really successful people that have come through this district. And Mr. Goodrich was teacher, principal, now a board member. Like, he loves Western more than anyone, because we've had a lot of really successful people and people doing really amazing things in the world come here. But he goes, I'm not sure that anyone that went to school here has done more for the school after they left than you and your wife, Elena. Like, just think about that. Like, it's this man who knows our school so much to give a compliment like that. Like, not sure if anyone has given as much back. That's what life is all about. And to hear him say that and to shake my hand and say that he's proud of me. I keep trying to call him Mr. Goodrich, and he makes me call him his first name, which is Blaine. And I'm super uncomfortable with that. But I just feel so blessed to be in the school of my dreams. From lunch, it was really hard to go back because I was so tired, and I ate, and I was just like full, and like just mentally, I was just so on cloud 9. So from there, I went to a 3rd grade classroom, and I did a visit in Miss Woolworth's room with 2 3rd grade classrooms, super fun. And then I'm just dragging, like, my voice is tired and I'm worn out. And then I walk into the gym, and 4th graders came in, and they were phenomenal. I had a bunch of them last year, and it was just really exciting. They kind of remember when the book was coming together, and I would share some pieces when it came in. So it was really fun for them to see it. Then I went and I frantically tried to sign as many books as I could. Our PTA bought books for every single 5th grader, 75 or 76 kids, 75 or 76 5th graders. Every 5th grader here got a copy of the Creativity Project. We called them all down to the gym, and we had a picture with all of them. That's actually the thumbnail of this video, and it was just awesome. Like, I feel so lucky to be able to celebrate this day with so many people that have made it possible. I feel so lucky to be able to celebrate it with 422 students that sit in the same classrooms that I sat in as a child. It's really surreal, and it's really hard to wrap my brain around, but I just feel really, really blessed. Really blessed. I'm the luckiest man in the world. Thank you again to all of you who sent messages. I will try to catch up on those. I appreciate every single one. I appreciate all the kind words people have been saying about the book. I appreciate just everyone that has been a part of my life to make this dream come true. We have so much work left to do. Writing a book and publishing a book is a huge honor, and it's an amazing thing. But I have so much more work that I want to do in this world, and so much more that I want to do to try to help kids fall in love with creating and reading and writing, and to help teachers and students reach their dreams. Being in the moment where your dream is coming true it's pretty cool. I just want to hang on to it for a little while. Not too long though, because I want to get back to work. I want to get back to making. I want to get back to creating. I want to get back to trying to make this world more awesome-tastic. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of my life. It means the world to me. I'm going to sign off, go pick up my children, and just hang out with them. I'm so blessed. Thank you for being a part of it. Have a great day. Happy, happy.